Good morning, everybody. We're glad you're sticking with us here on Good Morning Kentuckiana. So I know you have been just staring at me and Eric all morning long and enjoying, but this is what we are going to stare at now after taking a tour of a bunch of different Krogers across the city. The 150th Kentucky Derby Trophy is here.
Chris Goodland is here, too, from the Kentucky Derby Museum. Now, Chris, you've got a very long title. But I always just say you're the man that knows all things about all things all the time, which I think is equally accurate. So welcome. Thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having us.
So let's talk about this trophy because we've been looking at it, and it's a piece of art, first of all.
It really is. And for the special milestone, there's so many different things with this one. If you're just looking from top to bottom, you've got this garland of rubies and emeralds, which is just for the 150th. You look at this cover cape. If you look at it close, there's diamonds. This area we call the braid that runs along here. You'll see some more rubies. And then if you look really close at that horseshoe, the horseshoe nails are represented by diamonds.
Wow. So don't touch it, Eric.
Don't touch it. I made that mistake before.
So, Chris, what makes the tradition of the Kentucky Derby Trophy so special to the point where you all wanted to just go so intense this year, too?
Well, it's been since 1924 we've had a trophy of this design. And very little has changed other than the horseshoe that used to be pointed down is now pointed up. Because horseman's lore says horseshoe pointed down makes your luck run out. It's just so tradition laden, and when you have a special year like the 150th, it's just a special occasion. It just calls for something very special. And since we change it so rarely, we want to keep it to those special milestones.
We mentioned a few seconds ago, really, that the trophy is off of its tour of different Kroger stores. I loved everything about that because it made it accessible to people who wanted to come see it. Was that a fun thing to get out and do?
It was, and as you said, that's exactly why we did it. You know, with this special milestone derby, we wanted to make this as accessible as we could, so we wanted to get to as many places as we could so people had an opportunity to see it. In addition to the Krogers, it was at soccer games, it was at Slugger Field. It's traveled quite extensively this year.
Well, Chris, you all did an excellent job. It is absolutely stunning. We are certainly looking forward to seeing who this goes to here in just a couple of days. All right.
It's the exciting part.
It is the exciting part. We appreciate you being with us, Chris. Thank you so much.